In order to change spark plugs on a 2016 Mazda 3 iSport 4-door sedan, you pop the hood, come underneath the hood, disconnect the negative battery cable before you start any work. It is a 10 millimeter. Gonna come here, loosen that up. Take the negative lead off of the battery. Once it's loose enough, tuck it away. Make sure it's not gonna touch the battery again. You could tape it up if you want. You come over here, you just pull up on this cover, pop it off, and here we are. You're gonna need to remove each one of these bolts. These bolts are 8 millimeters. So all you have to do is break it loose, and then you can do the rest by hand. Okay, now we got those broken loose. All you do is take these out by hand, make sure not to lose them, don't drop them. I like to just put it up here, and then now we have that one out. You could just twist and pull up and lay that down like that. Now you want to get your spark plug socket, put the spark plugs down in there. So it takes a 14 millimeter socket to break the spark plug loose, and then once it's completely loose, you pull it out with a magnetic retriever. The new ones from Mazda come pre-gapped at 0.044. Now, you don't want to go ahead and try to gap these with a normal spark plug gapper. That's how you verify that. You use one of these. Go to 0.44, make sure that fits in, make sure 0.45 does not fit in. Be very careful. These tips right there on this end of the spark plug, this little tiny tip right there will break if you're not careful with it. So I just verify that it's good to go, or good to go right here. But this one does not fit in, 0.45 does not fit, 0.44 does. So that means we're good to go. And put it on the magnetic retriever, put it back in there. And now I'm going to take the extension and the socket off of the ratchet, and I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna start it by hand. That's it, snug. And then I have a torque wrench. I'm going to torque that down to the right foot-pound spec. But I'm going to do the same. I'm going to repeat the same process for the rest of the plugs. Take this out. Set it up here. Pop that, lay it down like that. Come in here with the 14 millimeter with an extension. Take the ratchet, just take it out. Put a piece of electrical tape on a socket. It kind of helps. Might need a little bit more on this one. So here's the new spark plug with the old ones removed out of there. Gonna put the new one on with the magnetic retriever tool. Go straight down. Once you get the spark plug set in there, make sure you hand tie in it until it won't go anymore. You don't want to cross thread this. There you go, nice and tight. So once you get the spark plug in there and it's hand tight, you're gonna want to torque it down to 180 inch-pounds or 15 foot-pounds. Once you get all your spark plugs torqued, now they're all torqued, you can put all these coils back on. So just seat that in there one by one. You just want to tighten these 8mm bolts until they're snug. You don't want to strip these. Once you get these 8mm bolts snug, all of them snug, don't tighten these ones too tight, you'll strip it. Just until they're snug. You are done with the spark plug change. Now you just put these little rubber grommets back on these plastic little nubs. Once you're done putting the engine cover back on, you can come back over here and reconnect your negative battery lead. Tying the negative battery lead with a 10mm socket till it's snug, it won't move anymore. I'm good to go. Now you're done with the spark plug change.